more powerful you picture yourself as a vast ocean, your surface calm and serene, belling the profound depths beneath. These depths are teeming with abilities, strengths and potential you rarely if ever tap into. This book is your deep dive into those uncharted waters, exploring the hidden treasures of your capabilities and the strength that comes from realizing them. Throughout these pages you will embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment with a combination of motivational stories, cutting-edge scientific discoveries, and useful activities. Each chapter advances your understanding of the layers of misunderstandings and uncertainties that have impeded your progress. You'll discover how to break through the glass ceilings you've constructed over your abilities and reach heights you've never considered possible. Why is it important to surprise yourself? Because the biggest limitations we face are often the ones we impose on ourselves. Unlocking your true potential means breaking free from the confines of your regular thoughts and behaviors. It's about pushing beyond the known into the realm of what could be. In Surprise Yourself, you will discover strategies to enhance your mental resilience, boost your confidence, and harness your inner strength in ways you never thought possible. You will learn to trust your instincts, challenge your own status quo, and take action that leads to growth and fulfillment. This book isn't just about finding out what you are capable of, it's about surpassing your own expectations. It's about the moment of awe when you realize that you are indeed more powerful than you think. Prepare to be surprised, inspired, and empowered. Surprise Yourself is more than a guide, it's a transformational experience that will expand your understanding of yourself and your capabilities. Let's start this incredible journey of self-realization and see just how far you can go. Imagine being in a room full of people and you're asked to give an impromptu speech. Your heart pounds, your palms sweat, and your mind screams, I can't do this. But what if you could? Often we're our own biggest critics, doubting our abilities before even giving them a fair chance. The key lies in reprogramming your thoughts, transforming fear into fuel, and realizing that you're more powerful than you think. Surprising, right? Stick around, there's a lot more to unpack. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 69% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1: Analyzing Self-Restricting Mindsets. Fear can be a powerful cage, locking you into patterns and mindsets that stifle your growth. But remember, you're the one with the key. You have the power to release those bars. Self-restricting mindsets often stem from fear: fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But my friend, you're stronger than your fears. Look at these fears, don't turn away from them. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Understand that these fears are usually not as big or as powerful as they seem. They're shadows, illusions. You've given them power by feeding them with your attention. Now imagine turning off that attention. What would happen? They'd shrink, wouldn't they? And you'd start to realize that you're not confined by these fears. You're so much more than that. You're capable of growth, of change, of breaking free from these self-restricting mindsets. You're not your past mistakes nor your future anxieties. You're you, and you're here in this moment. You're not defined by your fears but by your actions, your choices, your resilience. So take a deep breath, stand tall, face your fears, challenge those self-restricting mindsets. Question them: are they serve you or are they holding you back? You have the power to change, to grow, to break free. Don't let fear cage you. Don't let self-restricting mindsets limit you. You're more powerful than you think. Surprise Yourself. Chapter 2: Potency of Affirmative Inner Dialogue. As you stand tall, facing your fears and challenging those self-restricting mindsets, remember the power of positive self-talk. You might think it's insignificant, but the words you say to yourself can make an enormous difference. They're potent. They shape your reality, your feelings, and your actions. When you affirm your abilities, you start to believe in them. So talk to yourself as you to a cherished friend, with kindness, respect, and belief in your potential. Your inner dialogue holds the power to shift your perspective. Let it be your ally, not your enemy. You're not just talking to yourself, you're programming your subconscious mind. When you tell yourself, I can do this, you're not just offering empty words, you're instilling belief. Courage and resilience. You're setting the stage for success and encouraging your mind to find ways to make it happen. Consider this: each day you're presented with countless opportunities to flex this power, whether you're up against a challenging task or standing at the precipice of a new venture. Let your inner voice echo with affirmation. Chapter 3: Embracing your inner strength. Within you lies an incredible force, a reservoir of untapped strength that's waiting to be discovered. This isn't about physical strength but about the power of your spirit, your resilience, your determination and your will. You're brimming with potential and it's high time you embraced it. You've weathered storms, battled demons and you've come out stronger. It's easy to forget this in the face of everyday challenges, but don't underestimate yourself. You're stronger than you think and you're capable of achieving far more than you believe. Each time you rise above adversity, you're tapping into your inner strength. When you push through when you'd rather give up, you're harnessing your power. It's no small feat and it's a declaration to the force that lies within you. Now, how do you fully embrace this strength? Start by acknowledging it. Recognize the obstacles you've overcome and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. They're proof of your strength. Next, trust in your abilities. Doubt can be a powerful adversary, but your strength is even more potent. Believe in yourself, in your power to persevere, to overcome, to thrive. Finally, use your strength to fuel your actions. Let it guide you in your decisions, push you toward your goals and inspire you to reach new heights. Chapter 4: Flip the script on negative thoughts. Embracing your inner strength isn't only about conquering external challenges but also about mastering your internal dialogue. Negative thoughts can be intrusive, uninvited guests in your mind, but you're more powerful than they are. You're in control even if it doesn't always feel like it. Think of negative thoughts as unruly scribbles on a chalkboard. They're loud, messy and distracting, but guess what? You hold the eraser. You can wipe away those jumbled lines and rewrite your own narrative. It's time to flip the script. Start by acknowledging the negative thought. Don't shy away from it, but don't let it control you. Either recognize it as just that, a thought. It's not a fact, it's not your reality, it's simply a string of words that your mind has strung together. Then challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? More often than not, you'll find that it's not. It's a distortion, a misrepresentation of reality. Reframe it. Replace it with a positive, empowering statement. Your thoughts shape your perspective, your actions, your life. When you change your thoughts, you change your reality. It's like switching from a black and white film to a technicolor masterpiece. You have the power to color your world with your thoughts. Chapter 5: Building confidence from scratch. In the journey of life, building confidence from scratch can feel like scaling a towering mountain, yet just as the most majestic peaks are ascended step by step, so too can you construct your self-belief brick by brick. You're not alone on this journey. The path may be steep, but with patience, persistence and a bit of grit, you'll find yourself standing atop your personal summit. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Success in these will light up your confidence like a beacon. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is confidence. Each victory, no matter how small, is a brick to your confidence wall. Celebrate each one, for they're your foundation. Next, embrace your individuality. Release the unique qualities that make you you. Everyone has a gift, a talent or a power that sets them apart. Identify yours, nurture it, show it off. This isn't arrogance, it's self-appreciation, and it's a vital part of building confidence. Also, don't shy away from failure. It's not a setback but a stepping stone towards success. Every stumble, every fall is a lesson learned, a strength gained. You're not failing, you're growing, and with each growth your confidence will bloom. Lastly, surround yourself with positivity, positive people, positive thoughts, positive energy. They're your sunlight, your rain, your nutrients. They'll help your confidence grow into a tree that stands tall, unfazed by the winds of doubt. Building confidence from scratch isn't easy, but it's within your reach. You're stronger than you think, you're capable, you're powerful. Believe in yourself and you'll be amazed at the heights you can reach. Chapter 6: Letting go of fear and doubt. Fear and doubt can be your greatest roadblocks on the path to confidence. These shadows often lurk in the corners of your mind, whispering words of discouragement and painting images of failure. But let me assure you, you're stronger than these adversaries. You've got the power to push these roadblocks aside and march forward with determination. Now, you might be thinking that's easier said than done, and you're right. It's not a flip of a switch or an overnight transformation. It's a journey that involves patience, perseverance and A whole lot of self-love, but guess what, you're fully capable of setting out on this journey and seeing it through to the end. Start by acknowledging your fears and doubts rather than hiding from them. Face them head and challenge them. Ask yourself, why am I scared? What's causing this doubt? This confrontation is the first step to gaining control. Next, arm yourself with positivity and optimism. Surround yourself with uplifting thoughts and people. Say no to negativity and yes to self-belief. Remember, you're your own cheerleader, so cheer for your victories no matter how small. Finally, practice resilience. Don't let setbacks deter you. They're not indications of your worth or ability but stepping stones to growth. Each time you stumble, pick yourself up, dust off the doubt and keep moving forward. In letting go of fear and doubt, you're choosing to believe in yourself. You're choosing to be fearless, to be confident, to be powerful. So go ahead and make that choice. You've got this. Chapter 7: Unlocking Your Hidden Potential. Unseen within you lies a wealth of untapped potential, a reservoir of talents and capabilities just waiting to be discovered. It's easy to underestimate your own abilities, to sell yourself short, but you're filled with possibility, a powerhouse of talent and skill. You've got a unique blend of experiences, knowledge and creativity that no one else can duplicate. You've got something special to offer, but how do you access this potential? It's simpler than you might think. First, start by believing in yourself. You've got to be your own biggest cheerleader, your own staunchest supporter. Don't wait for others to tell you what you can do. Tell yourself. Embrace the idea that you're capable and competent. You're more powerful than you think. Then challenge yourself. Don't settle for the status quo. Push beyond your comfort zone and try new things. Take risks. Failure isn't something to fear, it's a stepping stone on the path to success. Every time you stumble, you learn and grow. You become better, stronger, more capable. While pushing yourself and embracing your passions can tap your hidden potential. An equally important key is mastering the art of self-reflection. This isn't just a simple look in the mirror but a thorough examination into your mind, your heart, your soul. It's about learning who you're and what you want, not what others want for you. It's about acknowledging your strengths and accepting your weaknesses. Try this. Find a quiet place free of distractions. Sit comfortably, close your eyes and breathe. Ask yourself questions. Question S: who am I? What do I want? What makes me happy? What frightens me? Don't rush for answers, let them come naturally. Listen to your inner voice, it's often wiser than you think. Remember, it's okay to be honest with yourself. It's okay to admit that you're not perfect. No one is, but you're unique with a unique set of strengths. Embrace them. Self-reflection isn't a one-time task. Make it a habit. Delve into it regularly. It'll help you understand yourself better, make more informed decisions and live a more fulfilling life. Chapter 8: Reframing Past Failures. Every single one of us has experienced failure at some point in our lives. It's an inevitable part of our journey, but you're more powerful than you think, and that includes your ability to reframe these past failures into something positive. Think back to a time when you failed. It stung, didn't it? It probably felt like a punch to the gut, but let's take a moment to change how we view that failure. Instead of seeing it as a setback, view it as a learning experience, a stepping stone on your path to success. It's not about ignoring the failure or pretending it didn't happen. It's about accepting it, learning from it, and moving forward. Let's say you tried starting a business but it didn't work out. Instead of thinking I'm a failure, reframe it to I've gained valuable business experience. Maybe you'd a bad relationship. Don't think I'm terrible at relationships. Instead say I now know what I want in a partner. It's all about shifting your perspective. Reframing past failures isn't about denying reality, it's about changing the narrative, transforming. Get into a story of growth and resilience. Take control of your story. You're the author after all. Turn your failure into stepping stones. They're not roadblocks, they're just bumps on the road to your success. Chapter 9: Developing a Growth Mindset. Imagine holding the power to shape your own reality. That's not a fantasy, it's the essence of a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities through hard work, dedication, and a hunger for learning. It's about understanding that failures aren't the end but stepping stones to success. So how do you cultivate this mindset? First, understand that intelligence isn't fixed. You're not stuck with what you've got. You're capable of learning, improving, and mastering anything you set your mind to. This isn't some feel-good mantra, it's backed by decades of psychological research. Second, embrace challenges. They're not threats but Opportunities to grow. When you stumble, don't beat yourself up, reflect, learn and adjust. Remember, the path to greatness is paved with setbacks. It's how you respond that makes all the difference. Third, focus on the journey, not just the destination. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how tiny. Real growth occurs when you challenge yourself to be better than you were yesterday, not when you're competing with others. Lastly, surround oneself with others who value progress. Their enthusiasm will boost your journey. There's a world of potential inside you waiting to be tapped. Developing a growth mindset is the key. It's time to surprise yourself. You're more powerful than you think. You're capable of growth beyond your oldest dreams. Chapter 10. You are more than enough. Pushing past self-doubt. Remember this profound truth: you're more than enough. You're not defined by your past, your mistakes or your shortcomings. Instead, you're the culmination of your experiences, strengths and untapped potential. Each day gives you another chance to write your story, to shape your destiny. So embrace the unique combination of qualities that make you you. Let go of the need to compare yourself to others. It's easy to look at other people's success and feel like you're falling short, but remember, you're on your own journey, not theirs. You've got your own mountains to climb, your own rivers to cross. You're enough just as you are. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. You've got talents and abilities that are uniquely yours. Don't belittle them because you're too busy wishing you'd someone else's. Nurture your gifts and allow them to flourish. You'll find that you're more capable than you ever imagined. You're not the sum of your failures, but the product of your resilience. You've faced challenges and you've overcome them. Each one has made you stronger, braver and more tenacious. They've shaped you, but they don't define you. You're enough and you always have been. Chapter 11. Overcoming imposter syndrome. In the landscape of your mind, imposter syndrome may often loom large, casting long shadows over your accomplishments and abilities. But remember, you're not alone. It's an experience shared by many, from students to CEOs, and it's especially prevalent among high achievers. Imposter syndrome has nothing to do with your actual abilities. It's a distorted perception, a trick your mind plays on you. It makes you believe that you're less competent than you really are, that your achievements are due to luck or deception rather than your skills and efforts. But here's the truth: you're more powerful than you think. Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's okay to feel like an imposter, but don't let that define you. You aren't an imposter, you're a work in progress like everyone else. Next, practice self-compassion. Don't beat yourself up for not knowing everything. Nobody does. You don't need to be perfect to be valuable. Your worth isn't determined by external accolades, but by your unique blend of strengths, talents, experiences. Learn to trust yourself. Your intuition and judgment have brought you this far. Trust them to take you further. Lastly, turn your focus outward. Remember, everyone feels insecure at times. Use your experience to empathize with others and to be a source of strength and encouragement for them. In overcoming imposter syndrome, you're not just improving your self-esteem, you're also building a more compassionate, inclusive and empowering environment for everyone around you. You're more powerful. Think. Chapter 12. Honoring every achievement. Every single one of your accomplishments holds value, no matter how small it may seem. Each step forward, every task completed, every goal reached, it all adds up. You're not just ticking off boxes, you're building a cathedral of personal success. Brick by brick, your achievements shape your life's narrative, telling a story of resilience, dedication and strength. Don't just rush past these moments. Give yourself the credit you deserve. Celebrate your wins, big and small. Buy yourself that book you've been eyeing, or take a day off and rest. You've earned it. These aren't frivolous rewards, they're important affirmations of your hard work and determination. Remember, progress isn't always measured by grand leaps and bounds. More often than not, it's the incremental gains that lead to monumental change. So honor those minor victories. They're proof that you're moving forward, that you're growing stronger and more capable with each passing day. In the grand scheme of things, these achievements aren't just about what you've done, they're about who you've become in the process. They're a badge of honor to your tenacity, your willpower and your unwavering belief in yourself. You've got this. You're more powerful than you think. Chapter 13. Silence your inner critic. Your inner critic can be your biggest roadblock. More often than not, it's the one thing standing between you and your potential. It's a voice that thrives on doubt, fear and negativity, but You've got the power to silence it. Remember, you're in control. That voice in your head, it's yours. Don't let it bully you. Instead, challenge it when it says you can't. Tell it you can. When it brings up past failures, remind it of your successes. You're not defined by a moment of weakness but by a lifetime of resilience. Recognize its tricks. Your inner critic loves to exaggerate, to blow things out of proportion. If you make a mistake, it doesn't mean you're a failure, it means you're human. Learn from it and move on. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself like you'd to a friend. You wouldn't berate them for a misstep, would you? Then why do it to yourself? And finally, choose positivity. It's not about ignoring the negative but focusing on the positive. Celebrate your strengths, your accomplishments. You're far more powerful than your inner critic wants you to believe. Chapter 14. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Just as you can silence your inner critic, you can also dare to step beyond your comfort zone. It's a risk, yes, but it's a risk worth taking. You're more powerful than you think. Remember, your comfort zone is safe, familiar and easy, but it's also limiting. It holds you back, keeps you from exploring your full potential. It's time to break free. Stepping outside your comfort zone might feel intimidating at first. You're venturing into the unknown, taking on new experiences and challenges. You might stumble, you might falter, but don't let that hold you back. It's through these trials that we grow and learn. Each stumble is a lesson learned, each falter a step closer to success. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support and encourage you. They'll be there to catch you when you fall, to celebrate with you when you succeed. You have the power to create your destiny, to step beyond the confines of your comfort zone and discover the incredible potential that lies within you. Chapter 15. Taking control of your life. Though it may seem intimidating, taking control of your life is within your grasp. You're not a bystander in your own existence, you're the director. You might think it's tough, and it is, but it's not impossible. You've got the strength inside you, you've got the power. Let's tap into it. Remember, it's your life, no one else's. You're the one who feels the joy and the pain, the triumph and the defeat. It's you who live with the outcome of your choices, so why not make sure those choices truly reflect you, your dreams and your values? Start by setting clear, achievable goals. Your goals are your roadmap, they're your guide to a life that's genuinely yours. Next, learn to prioritize. Some things are urgent, others aren't. Some things are crucial, others aren't. Know the difference. You can't do everything, and you're not meant to be proactive, not reactive. Life will throw curveballs, but you're the one who decides how to respond. Take responsibility for your actions. You're not a victim of your circumstances, you're a victor over them. Remember, you have the power to shape your life. You're more powerful than you think. Take control. Don't wait for things to happen, make them happen. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just existing, you're living. You're not just dreaming, you're doing. Take control of your life, it's waiting for you. It's time to surprise yourself. Chapter 16. Embracing your uniqueness. In the vast canvas of life, there's a unique spot that's entirely yours. This spot is painted with your unique blend of experiences, talents, passions and quirks. No one else in this world can occupy this space because no one else is quite like you. Your uniqueness is your power, it's your individuality that makes you irreplaceable. Embrace your individuality, revel in the things that set you apart from the crowd. It's easy to compare yourself to others, to measure your worth by societal standards, but remember, you're not meant to be a carbon copy of anyone else. You're meant to be you with all your strengths, peculiarities and eccentricities. You're a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Don't let the world dull your sparkle. Don't let others' opinions sway your self-perception. You weren't born to fit into boxes built by society. You were born to break free, to explore, to create, to innovate. Your uniqueness isn't a defect, it's a virtue. It's the magic ingredient that fuels your creativity, shapes your perspective and adds color to your life. It's the driving force behind your potential to make a difference, to influence change, to inspire others. Chapter 17. Turning weaknesses into strengths. Transforming your perceived weaknesses into strengths is an empowering journey of self-discovery. You see, each perceived weakness carries within it a potential strength. It's like a seed waiting to sprout if only you'll water it with the right mindset and actions. Perhaps you think you're too shy, but did you know that shyness can be a strength? Being quiet allows you to listen more, to observe and understand. Others on a deeper level. You're not too shy, you're an insightful observer. Your quiet demeanor is a strength, a superpower waiting to be acknowledged and harnessed. Or maybe you feel you're too emotional, but that's not a flaw, it's a sign of your empathy, your ability to feel deeply, to connect with others on a profound level. You're not overly emotional, you're passionate, compassionate and deeply insightful. Therein lies the secret, reframing the narrative, telling a different story about yourself. It's about acknowledging your perceived weaknesses, understanding them, and then actively working on turning them into strengths. It's a shift in perspective that can change your life. Chapter 18: Setting Realistic Goals. Now that you're beginning to see your perceived weaknesses as potential strengths, it's time to set some tangible targets for yourself. Realistic goals are the stepping stones to your personal success. They provide you with a sense of direction and help you visualize your path forward. Don't underestimate the power you hold within yourself to achieve greatness. Setting realistic goals doesn't mean you're settling for less, it means setting your sights on an objective that pushes you to exceed your boundaries but is still within your reach. Instead of aiming to become an Olympic athlete overnight, start by committing to run a mile 3 times a week. That's how progress is made, by building on small victories. Remember, your goal should reflect your aspirations and not the expectations of others. It's your path to carve your life to live. Consider what you truly desire and what sparks joy and passion within you. Then set your goals around these areas. It's also important to set time frames for your goals, whether it's a month, a year, or 5 years. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and keeps you motivated. Don't shy away from setting big goals. They're meant to challenge and stretch you, but also remember to break them down into smaller, achievable tasks. This way you can celebrate your progress along the way, providing a continual source of motivation. Above all, believe in yourself, believe in your ability to set and reach your goals. You're more powerful than you think. Keep pushing, keep driving, keep surprising yourself. You've got this. Chapter 19: Creating a support system. While you're setting goals and pushing your boundaries, remember that you don't have to go it alone. Creating a support system is an essential step in harnessing your inner power. But what does a support system look like? It's a network of people who believe in you, lift you up, and aren't afraid to tell you when you're off course. Think about the people in your life who make you feel loved and valued. They're the ones who want to see you succeed and are there for you during the highs and lows. They're your cheerleaders, your sounding boards, your reality checks. They're your support system. But it's not just about having people around you, it's about intentionally cultivating these relationships. Be open about your goals and dreams, share your struggles and victories. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice. Remember, vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's the strength that fosters connection. Your support system won't just magically appear, you've got to create it. Reach out to those who inspire you, challenge you, and make you want to be better. Surround yourself with positivity and people who push you towards greatness. Chapter 20: Practicing mindfulness and gratitude. In the whirlwind of your journey, it's easy to lose sight of the present moment. You might be so focused on the next step, the next goal, that you forget to appreciate where you're right now. But here's the truth: every moment is a gift, and when you practice mindfulness, you're opening that gift. You're recognizing the power of the present and harnessing it to enrich your life. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in whatever you're doing, free from distraction or judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. This might sound like a tall order, but it's simpler than you think. You can start by dedicating a few minutes each day to focus on your breath or your surroundings. You'll be surprised how this small exercise can bring a sense of calm and clarity that amplifies your power. Along with mindfulness, gratitude is another tool that deepens your connection with the present. As you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you start to appreciate the things you once took for granted. You see the beauty in everyday life, the lessons and challenges, and the opportunities and obstacles. And as you express gratitude, you're not just acknowledging the goodness in your life, you're also amplifying it, because when you're grateful, you attract more things to be grateful for. Chapter 21: Building Resilience and Perseverance. Mindfulness and gratitude, powerful as they are, also serve as stepping stones to build resilience and perseverance. You see, when you're mindful, you're present, you're in the here and now, not lost in the past or anxious about the future. You're aware of your feelings, thoughts and experiences, and you're able to navigate them without getting overwhelmed. This cultivates resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Similarly, gratitude helps you appreciate the good in your life even when things are tough. It gives you perspective, helping you see that you've faced challenges before and come out stronger. That's the seed of perseverance, my friend, the ability to keep going despite setbacks. Building resilience and perseverance isn't about being invincible or unaffected by life's challenges. No, it's about being able to bounce back, to pick yourself up when you stumble and carry on with even more determination. It's believing in your own strength and capabilities even when others doubt you. And remember, resilience and perseverance are like muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get. So face challenges head on, make mistakes and learn from them. Push yourself out of your comfort zone, and when you get knocked down, stand up taller, dust yourself off and move forward again. The road to resilience and perseverance may be tough, but it's a journey worth taking, because once you tap into these powers within you, you'll be surprised at just how unstoppable you truly are. Chapter 22, Finding Your Passion and Purpose. Lay beyond the limits of resiliency and persistence. They are the compass that directs you and the lighthouse that illuminates your life. When you find your passion, you unlock a wellspring of power that is exclusively yours. It's that burning desire that keeps you awake at night, the dream you can't help but chase. So how do you find your passion? It's not as elusive as you might think. Start by reflecting on what brings you joy. What are you naturally drawn to? What activities make you lose track of time? Don't limit yourself by what's practical or profitable. Your passion isn't about what the world needs, it's about what you need to feel fulfilled. And then there's purpose. Purpose is the why behind your what. It's the reason you get up in the morning, the goal that drives you forward. It's not about reaching a destination, but the journey you take to get there. When you align your passion with a sense of purpose, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Remember, it's okay to not have all the answers right now. It's a process of self-discovery, and it's perfectly fine to take your time. You're on your own unique path, and there's no rush. Don't compare yourself to others. Your passion, your purpose, they're yours alone. Surprise yourself. You're more powerful than you think. Chapter 23, Developing a Morning Routine. Embrace the magic of the morning and carve out a routine that sets the tone for the rest of your day. The morning is your power hour. It's the time when you can prepare yourself to face the world, setting yourself up for success. You're not just setting an alarm to wake up, you're setting a promise to yourself, a promise to seize the day, to make the most of every opportunity, to live fully and purposefully. When your alarm goes off, don't hit snooze, answer the call. Rise and shine. Remember, the first hour of your day is sacred. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Start with something simple. Make your bed. It's your first accomplishment of the day. It's a small task, but it's a stepping stone towards making bigger and more complex decisions. Follow it up with a healthy breakfast. Fuel your body with the right nutrients. Next, set aside time for mindfulness. Meditate, write in a journal, practice yoga, or simply sit in silence. This is your time to tap into your inner power, to connect with yourself at a deep level. Finally, plan your day. Visualize your goals and set your intentions. Remember, you're the captain of your ship. You have the power to steer your day in the direction you want. Developing a morning routine isn't about rigid rules, it's about creating a rhythm that resonates with you. It's about empowering yourself to make the most of your day. Chapter 24, Becoming Your Own Cheerleader. You're not just capable of being your own cheerleader, you're deserving of it. Start by empowering your inner voice, letting it shout loud and clear that you believe in your strength. It's time to silence the echoes of self-doubt and embrace the powerful you waiting to break free. Often we underestimate the power that our inner voice holds over our lives. It's this voice that whispers encouragement when we're on the verge of giving up. It's the voice that shouts, "I can do it," when faced with an intimidating challenge. You need to empower that voice. It's your personal cheerleader, your strongest advocate. Start by acknowledging its existence. Listen to it, don't shrug it off. It's not just background noise, it's you cheering for yourself. Next, amplify it, feed it with positivity. Replace the "I can't" with "I can," the "I won't" with "I will." Don't allow doubt to creep in. This is your inner voice we're talking about. Make it as strong as you want it to be. Lastly, trust it. Your inner voice understands your potential better than anyone else. It knows what you're capable of. Imagine standing in front of a mirror ready to face whatever challenge lies Ahead you're full of potential, brimming with capabilities and stronger than you could ever imagine, but to tap into that strength you need to believe in it. You must become your own biggest cheerleader. Believing in your strength isn't about ignoring your weaknesses, it's about recognizing your power to overcome them. It's about focusing on what you can do, not what you can't. It's about embracing the power that lies within you, the power to change, to grow, and to achieve great things. Don't wait for someone else to cheer for you. Cheer for yourself. Be your own motivation, your own inspiration. Celebrate every accomplishment, no matter how small, and when you stumble, remind yourself that it's just a stumble, not a fall. You're strong and you're capable. You can and you will rise again. While believing in your strength is the first step, the next is silencing your self-doubt. This may feel like a formidable task, but it's one you're fully capable of. You've got to become your own cheerleader. Drowning out the whispers of having concerns about roars of self-belief. Self-doubt is a powerful foe, but it is not invincible. It feeds on your uncertainties and anxieties at the back of your mind, therefore bring it to light. Recognize its existence but resist allowing it to control you. Rather than giving in to self-doubt, confront it by asking yourself what the worst-case scenario is. You'll frequently discover that the potential outcomes are far more terrifying than any potpole reality. Are you prepared to use your inner strength to confront your fears and embrace your strengths? Remember, you're stronger than you think. You've got the potential to conquer, to shape your reality. Start each day with conviction. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Let your failures be stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Be your own cheerleader. After all, who can stop you if you believe in yourself?